have that, you rule the world, right?
Yeah. Look, if you can produce gravity, if you can control gravity, you have a machine that makes gravity, and you can control its intensity, you already rule the world.
Yeah.
You know, you don't realize the potential that has because, as I've said before, all the stuff you've seen in science fiction movies now becomes a reality.
Yeah.
Now you've got force fields, now you've got time travel, now you've got warp drive. Everything hinges on that. And if the other side gets that, you lose.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Welcome to your life. There's no turning back. Even while we sleep, we will find you acting on your best behavior. Turn your back on Mother Nature. Everybody wants to rule the world.
I've told you that this is the dawning of the age of a fucking told you so. The age of a fucking told you so. I fucking told you so. I told you so. Now, I find it amusing. I do find it amusing. I saw some guy has created an animation for all of the people on Censored TV. And for my little segment, he produced a kangaroo, kind of a claymation vibe. And I'm in S4 and I'm being beamed up in a UFO. So I am now the UFO guy. Or I'm the realist guy. You know how some people call me a race realist, which I'm always sort of furrowing a brow at, as in I'm just a realist. I care about reality. So when you drone on about gods and curing leprosy and rising from the dead and bullshit, that doesn't interest me because it's not real.
Bob Lazar is telling the truth. Atheism is unstoppable.
Just like all the lies and all the claims from all the retards out there, I shoot them down, I disregard them, I debunk in my fedora. Because it's not real, so it's pointless. It's a waste of time and it's beneath us. It's just low-level shit. A lot of you naysayers out there, or people who, I don't know, are living toxic lives and just looking to vent and rage and diminish others in a vain attempt to feel more secure in your own misery, I don't know what you're doing. You're 1,000,000% wrong about UFOs, and the fact that me, of all people, am telling you not only are the Tic Tacs real, UFOs are real, it's not even controversial, Bob Lazar was telling the truth, is my claim. It is what my brain has come to after years of research and contemplation. Now, there is a tendency to mock. In my last video, I made a, quote, music video where I added music, and some guy was like, oh, so you add some dramatic music and all of a sudden aliens and UFOs? Yes. Yeah.
You know, not only that, I mean, he's had Ron Masters, who is a spectronomy expert, look at, you know, the pixels and everything else and deem this to be authentic.
I told you so.
But it's not because of the dramatic music. It's because of the arguments. It's because of the points that I'm making. It's because of the patterns I have seen. It is because of the facts. And so just please understand that I was saying this shit in, what is it? Oh, April 2026. Hello, history. Hi. Hi there. I knew it now. I knew it now. All right, so go fuck your mother, you anonymous, cowardly, toxic bitch. Okay, now that's for the fucking losers out there. Okay, that's for them. Now let me tell you a story for the people who are actually understanding that you are on the dawn of having this shit finally revealed to you. Finally. I might be the guy to do it. And my boy Scott, who has spent quite a lot of time researching this. But I just want to run a couple ideas by you. We're going to talk about S4. After all the shit that Bob Lazar has said, it seems incredible, his story, and yet he seems really sincere and earnest about it. It would be a very, very strange thing to lie about for 40 years. Incredibly weird. And it seems like a lot of things have come back to confirm that what he's saying is plausible, likely. Oh my God, it actually happened. So I'm reverse engineering a UFO. The US military has hired me. Oh, thanks, Bob. That sounds freaking insane. Oh, our government has come out and said we're reverse engineering UFO? Our government said that. Our intelligence departments have said that. They're saying that. So, the claim from Bob seems a little less weird. Now, hey Bob, you're saying there's a secret military base named Area 51? Really? Sounds real bizarre, Bob. How bizarre? Bob Lazar. I don't believe you. Oh, it's real? Oh, Area 51 is a secret military base? And they're testing and developing high-tech shit out there? Oh, and our government is lying to us about it? Ha ha ha. Oh, so you have been confirmed on that. Well, let's double dip, Bob. You know when you you got some chips and guac and you dip in once, but if you're with other people, they are offended by the double dip because a piece of your mouth moisture and your nasty cooties might get back into the dip. But we're going to double dip in the sense that Bob is saying there's a secret base within the secret base that he already whistle blew on, that you should give him credibility for having called out and made the world aware of Area 51. He's saying there's a base within Area 51 called S4. You don't believe him. Why? Because you don't believe in vaccines. You barely believe we landed on the moon. Okay, you're a fucking retard. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm catering to the toxic, negative fucking losers. You guys can... Okay. Let's go to the neutral and to the intelligent among you. Sorry, excuse me. Bob has said the linchpin of his story is that there is a base carved into the mountainside named S4. It is right by Papoose Lake. These lakes are bullshit, by the way. Groom and Papoose. There's no water. If there's no water, is it a lake? That's a dry lake bed. Okay, fuck it, though. Dry lake bed. So sick of the lakes being sullied, like their name. It's like, these are not lakes. Okay, Groom is Area 51. Papoose, that's got S4 right there. Now, this is a claim. Now, he can point you to the mountainside. They literally made it in the movie. They said, here's what Bob recollects of it, the dimensions, the layout, all of it. They built it. They built it in 3D. Oh, it's going to be a virtual reality thing. You can actually go in and check it out. So he said that has been there the whole time. Now, it's a big claim, right? It's where he worked. It's where the UFOs were. Or what the feminist skeptic community would call the intergalactic flying saucer spaceships. Yeah, those are real, and they're there. Now, let me ask you, if he's correct about S4 and has called his shot on that, will you give him the benefit of the doubt? Will you? Do you think it's time? At what point does he get credit for being right about every fucking thing he said? At what point are you willing to give him credit for being right? Well, I asked ChatGPT, or actually a different AI, I asked it what it thought would happen if someone proved that S4 was real and there are 9 hangar doors carved into the side of that mountain by Papoose the non-lake. You know what it said? If S4 were proven real. The breakdown. If S4 were suddenly confirmed, located exactly where Bob Lazar said, matching his descriptions, it would be one of the most consequential discoveries in modern history. It would overturn decades of official denials, rewrite aerospace history, and retroactively validate one of the most controversial whistleblower stories ever told. To answer the question properly, we need to separate what would logically follow if S4 were proven, versus what current evidence actually shows, which overwhelmingly contradicts its existence. Oh, really? So the AI is scraping all known evidence and the new shit hasn't made it into the algorithm and is swamped by a bunch of naysayers and dunces. Okay, number 1, Lazar's credibility would skyrocket. If S4 existed exactly as he described, built into Papoose Mountain with camouflaged hangar doors, then his claims of working on non-human craft would become plausible. As in, you know what the skeptic would do? The moving goalposts of, oh, he was right about S4 being a secret base within a secret base. that has 9 hangars carved into the mountainside right next to Papoose Lake. That's all real, but they're just working on regular craft. There's like a stealth bomber in there. It's a drone. It's not aliens. They're going back to it's not aliens. And then they'd say he's lying about the UFO part. He's lying about the reactor and the anti-gravity shit. Everything else is real. So there's no explanation how he would have known that S4 existed there. And by the way, the cover-up is a smoking gun and evidence. The fact that the government has been lying about S4, intentionally hiding it on maps. Like going in and literally covering it up. And by the way, there's more information that Luigi is about to drop on that, where you could actually forensically see that they're using the stamp tool in Photoshop to hide the road that goes right into S4. We know there's some shit in there. It was either a silver mine. Dude, my guy Scott has construction photos. As in, construction vehicles captured on satellite right at S4. From way back, decades ago. So this has been going on for a long time. And finally we're catching wind. Or some of us are. You're still trying to figure out your autism and whether it was the vaccine for measles that made you the way you are. No, you're just fucking retarded.
The moment that Enya song comes on and you immediately think of Devon, you aren't here by accident. Join the Flying Monkeys.